Good afternoon, guys. My name is Nick. This is an instructional video to show folks that are on the property how to change the water out and clean the tub, change their water bin for drinking, and also feeding, and some places their eggs will be. We'll be running through this as fast as possible to keep the video time down. So the first step that you're going to want to do, and this takes about 2 or 3 minutes to drain, you're going to see a red spout right here. So this has to be turned. So I've already turned it. The tub is empty. So you just have to turn it just 1/4 turn from this position to this position, and then now it opens and it flows out, and you let all the water flow out. Continuing on, we're going to grab our hose, and I keep my brush always in the same spot right here just to keep things easy. Come all the way into the pen. So this is the tub. I've already cleaned it out just a little bit, and I did it 5 days ago, so there's not much in it. But you want to take the brush and get out as many of the straw particles and feathers and any other big particles that are in here, because this drain clogs very easily. But I've already cleaned it out, so once you've cleared out of as many big stuff as you possibly can, I put it on jet. And I'll start with a preliminary wash down with the jet here. And mostly what I'm trying to do right now is just making sure that after I give it a once over here, that it is not clogged. And sometimes even as I'm doing this, I go in here with the brush and I'm pulling out pieces of straw to make sure that it doesn't clog along the way. Also, I move these rocks forward a little bit to get behind them, to clean behind it. So in just a moment you're going to see I'm going to move the rocks back. So these rocks are here so that the ducks have something to step on. And I'll move these back here. So this is starting to clog just a little bit here. And one of the techniques which is good is to just stick the jet hose right in here, and you can actually reach through here and try to pull away a couple of the detritus that might be at the end of the white spout here with the red handle on it. So this doesn't obviously need to be real clean, it's just for the ducks, but I give it just a little once over. Like I said, I did this 5 days ago, so it's not so bad. If you let it go 2 weeks, this all turns like a bright fluorescent green in here, and it gets really nasty, and they're just swimming around in their own feces and disgustingness. So, like I said, no need to go real crazy. So we're just going to kind of spray the top first, obviously, work our way down. So kind of spray off the cement blocks here a little bit. This does not need to be perfect. But you'll see within just a few days this water gets real nasty. Try to keep the straw out of there. Okay. Moving on, so that's clean, and we'll close that and fill that at the very end. Now this is their water jug here. So this cap unscrews from the top, and we'll put this aside. Their water is still half full, but you can see how nasty this gets even when it's half full, and all around their brim gets super nasty. So you start by just dumping this out, and then this pretty easily, this comes away from the red bottom, comes away from the actual jug here. And I'll start again by giving it the once over, and then I give it a quick scrub. a once over, and I'll put that aside. And I'll start to work on my jug here. So I'm going to spray, again, the once over with the hose, inside and out. And we turn this off, and then we'll start to give it a little bit of a scrub. Most important places to scrub are really on the bottom, on the inside and out. The most important places to scrub are on the bottom, on the inside and out of this jug. So I'll come in here and try to just give it a scrub out on the bottom. And I'm also wringing out, scrubbing out the entire inside of this, top to bottom. So, again, this can go in like way detail. You can get every little piece of dirt off of here. It's not 100% necessary. You know, go as crazy as you like. Spray out the outside. Spray out the inside. And we're done. Now this, you just hit that right in and it will go into its 4 little holders there. So we're going to put this back in its home here on this block. We're going to fill that in a minute, but not quite yet. We're going to real quickly, excuse me, Joe. We're going to just clean, this is for Lucky. So there's one male on the property. He stays outside the pen. So just real quickly, I'm going to give Lucky's bucket. This is for his water. Oh, now everything's clean. I'm going to put this on soaker. Start to fill this up. While I'm doing that, I'm going to put the brush away. We're going to wait here a sec for this to fill. We fill this right to the top. So yeah, there's Lucky Duck, which is the one male, and then there are 7 females. 7 females we want to try to keep inside most of the time. They can be let out and be out for hours. They don't need to be watched. They're out right now on the side of the house over here. They are not going to leave the property because they get fed here. They ain't going nowhere. Okay, so now that's filled, we're going to come inside here and fill. This is the girls drinking spout here. So this works through gravity. So this little blue cap that is here has to come off. This is just a holder for it, and it gets put on this bottom spout here to stop the water from coming out while you're filling it. So that cap goes on there, and this will fill up. While that's filling, we're gonna go get some food. You get these bins here. You can fill 1 or 2 of them. They last quite a while. Okay, so now we're filling the bins, which I'll have plenty of food here, more than what you see, which is a mixture of a whole bag of scratch and a half bag of homegrown. A whole bag of scratch and a half bag of homegrown goes inside this bin here. We need to refill it up. But I'll try to make sure it's as full as possible when you guys get here. So we're just going to put 3 scoops in here. And we're going to have 1 more scoop extra for a little food for Lucky, which is the male that stays outside the pen. And now we're going back. And I like to put this food inside this hut here so then the birds, the flying birds, can't get to it as easily. And we got a little food here for Lucky, which his little pan is here on the outside. And then we could put the rest of this inside this hut in this pan here. So now you can see this is overflowing and full. So we're gonna stop this. And we put this cap back on. You want to put this, you don't want to kill it, but it's got to be pretty tight to create a seal. And then you take the blue cap off. So now the blue cap is off and the water can flow out of here and doesn't overflow because it's gravity. There's some science there. You can look it up. And last but not least, we want to fill our tub. So I'm going to bring the hose over here, put it back on soaker. Oh yeah, also this has a little ring right here to keep it on, because you don't want to have to be over here holding it. So now it's filling. I haven't closed it yet, so the last thing I'm going to do is close that spout over there, shut it, and then we're done. There'll be a few more details I'll email you folks. Aloha.